Welcome back to Outriders. We have 3 videos lined up which are all based on Reddit, besides this one clip that you'll see at the very start, and this one was shared on Discord by Daniel. However, we will jump over to Reddit. I actually, within the last day or two of them being posted, I was only searching through for about 5-10 minutes. I've managed to find 24 different memes, bugs, posts talking about the game and how people are feeling and stuff. So I'm going to split that into 3 videos of 8. But this one I'm going to share this clip that was sent on Discord as well. Then I have another video coming up showcasing, let's just say, level 52 gear. And that not being a one-off find, that being across an entire character and the entire game playable with level 52 gear. And before we jump into this video, make sure you are sub to the channel, turn notifications on, and if you want to support me as a creator, there are channel memberships, Patreon, and a merch store you guys can take a look at in the description. Remember, all of that stuff is optional, and without further ado, let's jump into it. So this first clip, we're going to play it. This was sent in by Daniel, and I've actually seen a few of these now. If you look around, you've just seen it there. Have a look. Oh, look at that. There's an enemy floating in the air. There's another clip in the Reddit posts I found where an enemy is floating in the air. So what we're going to do is pause this one, and then we are going to jump over to Reddit. So this first one on Reddit, and credit to everyone on Reddit that has posted these. You'll be able to see their names above the caption. This one says, well, I can't exactly say this was the kind of package I was expecting to appreciate, but it's the thought that counts. Yeah, they loaded the game. I believe this was after the patch that was supposed to fix damage mitigation, or it was the patch after that that was supposed to put background stuff on signing in. And it was also supposed to make matchmaking better with region-based, however, didn't work like that. But someone's loaded up the game, and yeah, their trousers have been stolen. This is happening to a lot of players at the moment. But moving on to the second one, another reason this game is unplayable: one shot by explosive barrel. So, full screen, let's take a look at this. And pay attention to their health, bottom left. That's what I'm doing. They've got health regen kicking in the whole time. And they are at 19.8. They're at full health. Pretty much sticking up that top end. And then they get close down to 6,000. I mean, realistically, not a one-shot. It was less than 10k health, but I get the frustration. An explosive barrel should not be dealing that much damage in one hit to a player. They should have a limit of 2,000 damage dealt or something like that. Or not even deal damage, just set the player on fire. Something like that. But yeah, almost 10k health gone. A chem plant run down the drain. And all because of the environment attacking the players now. So, post number 3 in this video, and it's another video. Can you explain this? Since we don't understand the mechanics of the complex, shut the fuck up. And I love... I think it might be the way I've just said it, but I love the way it's worded. Can you explain this? Since we don't understand the mechanics of the complex, shut the fuck up. I absolutely love it. But yeah, let's jump into full screen and we'll take a look at exactly what the complaint is. So, playing the video, Archrays of Enoch, tier 12, 1 minute 40 in, and just look at the state of that. It's obviously a desync between client and server. But this happens a lot. Not normally this bad. But watch what happens. Look at that. They literally just take all their damage in what, that must have been 10-15 seconds of shooting the enemy in the back. Well, and shooting from in front of it as well. But the enemy just wasn't moving. Overall, the clip's 22 seconds. And it took about 15, maybe 18 seconds for the enemy to start actually taking damage and die. And that's for a solo player as well. So it's not always co-op that's really bad on this game. However, solo does have a lot better sort of a connection to the servers sort of thing. You're going to see a lot less cases of this stuff happening solo than what you are co-op. However, this is just proof that it does still happen. So the fourth clip, you're going to see a little bit of a different layout to Outriders. But this one is one shot through full shield and HP by one little guy projectile. Luckily, there's the fight for your life mechanic in this game. Oh, wait. Let's go full screen and have a look. So this is Borderlands, as you can tell by the layout of the HUD and everything, and just the enemies, their health bars and everything. But we play the clip. And you can see all their health and their armor bottom left. And then what's going to happen with this? They get hit and, oh look, you're going to fight for your life. And when you're down, there you go. You just get yourself a kill and you're back up. Obviously, fight for your life isn't going to make sense in Outriders, but it just goes to show that games do give you that option when you're playing solo. And Outriders wanted it to be combat puzzles, and they wanted it to be different in solo and group. So group, they let you have a self-revive each, and you can go around and revive each other. And then solo, if you die, you've got to start the entire expedition all over again. So, number 5, again, another video. PCF, can you explain this combat puzzle, not being able to use anything? So, they literally just start in Paxian Homestead, tier 10. And everything's working fine. Damage numbers are showing up. They use Hunt the Prey, behind the crawler, and then everything's still going alright. Then if you take a look at this, there was like some weird lag, they're reloading. I've actually seen this one. I'm pretty sure Simple sent this to me on Discords. I noticed the name bottom left. I talk to Simple all the time. But yeah, not able to do anything after... I think what it was, is if we go back, you can see here, absolutely fine. It was a bug with the twisted rounds. As they go to reload, like as Simple goes to reload, back from twisted rounds to normal rounds with the death shield, Simple gets hit and that kind of bugs the reload. So I think that's how it's worked. And then basically nothing has worked, can't reload or anything, because that one attack just managed to bug everything out. But yeah, literally can't use abilities, can't reload, can't switch weapons, just only able to move around. Runs all the way back to the start, being chased by a train of profiteroles. And then that's it. A little bit of lag there, 49 HP, 1 dead. So literally using twisted rounds ended up getting Simple killed. So this is number 6, this is just an image, and if you guys can see the red bar at the top, yes, my account has been suspended from Reddit. I am totally unaware as to what I did. I actually looked through the messages and stuff on my account, and I was banned well over a year ago. I rarely ever use Reddit, so I don't know what I did back then, and obviously they don't give you any description as to what you did. So yeah, just letting you guys know what the red bar is at the top. But this being number 6 is, I actually like this bug, and it's just a simple one where their heads disappeared. I've seen several issues like this since the launch of the game. I've seen someone with just their boots, I've seen someone completely invisible, I've seen people running around playing this game in first person. There are lots and lots of bugs like this, but we're going to move on to number 7, the penultimate one for this video. And this is actually not too long ago, from the time of me recording this. The caption says, as I pick up the controller and sigh, let's run the chem plant for the 872nd time. Someone has shared a video, and I can't find the video on Twitter myself, but Outriders responded to this person and said, it's not a dead game if you're still playing it, that's just our 2 cents. I saw the exact same post from Xbox and I wondered what was going on. But then seeing this, how the fuck have you got the audacity to sit there and say something like that when your game is so shit and broken? All you have to do is look through your subreddit and look through your responses on Twitter and see how many issues there are with this game. But this is just further proof that these developers and Square Enix publishers do not care. How are you going to talk to your, treat your community like a piece of shit like that? It's not a dead game if you're still playing it. That's what a fanboy is going to sit there and say. But the developers themselves saying shit like that, that's just childish. Like, you grow the fuck up, fix your fucking game that you charge people £60 for and stop taking the piss. You forget that you wouldn't be a fucking company without people paying for your product. Don't fucking piss them off and wind them up even more than you already have. That one has really badly triggered me, because you would think a company would be a lot more professional than that. Right, and then the final one for this video, and this one's caption simply just says, sure. So let's jump into full screen, let's have a look. So press play on the video. And everything seems to be normal. Nothing wrong with the gameplay from what we can see. And then out of nowhere, wait for it. Literally. I told you there's more enemies floating in the air. What is happening with that? Are they still... Please turn around, please turn around, please turn around, please. Yes, they're still there! That is actually mad. And that's ever since the latest patch that added in region-based matchmaking, like, just to give you guys a timeline. That is since that patch came into the game. And I think it's actually bizarre how enemies have... Like, I've only just started seeing issues with enemies floating. I had my own issue where there was a progression blocker. The enemy took like an entire minute after every other enemy was cleared for it to spawn in. There are some weird bugs and stuff in this game, but enemies starting to float. I mean, at the end of the day, if I see that in game, I'm just going to sit there and laugh, but I totally understand the frustration of people just trying to play the fucking game and stuff like that happens. It must be irritating to say the least, but that was the first 8 out of 24 posts I managed to find, and I mean, I'm recording this at the weekend, so the subreddit is alive, there's actual memes and stuff that people have posted. So what we're going to do is leave that one there, let me know your thoughts and stuff in the comments, and I will see you in the next video. I hope you guys enjoyed it.